we are from Group BPH4. So now we are going to present a topic based on COVID-19 pandemic, which is called Stay Home, Save Lives for our Community Service Major Project. Our topic is sharing about a patient experience who has suffered and recovered from COVID-19 before, some advices given by frontliners, as well as some general information about this disease. Besides that, our purpose of making this video is to increase the public awareness about this disease and also to appreciate the frontliners. So let's check it out.
MCO started since 18 March and ending soon in 9 June, but we are still unclear whether MCO will be extended or not. Besides that, 1,000 ringgit fine and imprisonment has been implemented to impose against those who disobey the MCO. But as you can see through the news, people are still disobeying the MCO despite of a heavy fine, such as going out without purpose and illegal gathering. Due to this, we will have a larger pandemic, a bigger national crisis, and a prolonged MCO period. We don't want that, because there is several negative impact if the MCO extended. Firstly, education will be impacted because it will affect our hands-on learning experience. Secondly, religion, because government has actually disallowed mass gathering and festival celebration. Thirdly, increase in psychological illness such as depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, and domestic violence. Lastly, our country's economic and financial market will also be impacted.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. Today I'm going to share a recovered COVID-19 patient experience. His name is Hamad Hashmuddin. He is 31 years old from Negeri Sembilan. It all started where he and his mother were infected by his father. Felt unwell, and then high fever, dry cough, shortness of breath, and loss of sense of taste and smell. 9 March 2020, he was tested positive and was placed in isolation ward at Tunku Jafar Hospital. The doctor did the x-ray and found out half of his lung was infected. The treatment and medication, he felt much better day by day, and he can inhale deeply and talk clearly. He shared that he had some point where he was very scared that the thought of dying did come by. But he knows that he is in a better condition, that he will be cured and discharged soon. He said that through the whole isolation, he felt love from his friend, family members, and also the medical team. The nurse, doctor gave him the spirit and also cheered him. Lastly, he wants Malaysians to take the virus seriously, as he was infected where his parents did not deliver any clear symptom. Also, please heed the government advice. Take the movement restriction order pretty seriously for the sake of yourself and your loved one.
Hey guys, this is Celeste. As we know how dangerous is COVID-19, and why don't we follow the rules and stay away from getting this disease? As we can see, our country does not have a specialist hospital such as National Cancer Institute or facility to treat this pandemic outbreak. And what we have is just a hospital being repurposed to become a complex of infectious disease. Besides that, despite lacking of medical facility and staff to fight against this disease, the frontliners are still trying their best and are risking their life to save the patient. They have to wear a PPE, personal protective equipment, N95 face masks, and even goggle to protect themselves. It may cause them lack of oxygen and turn them into exhausted and fatal. Although they have well prepared, some of them still get infected just because they try to save patient life. They sacrifice themselves to save the nation, so why don't we be more empathic by slowing down the virus spreading to decrease their job load? Even though the patient have recovered from COVID-19, they may suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, multi-organ infection, and ARDS, acute respiratory distress syndrome. Thus, if you don't want to get infected, just stay at home.
As we can see, the virus is a serious issue and should not be ignored. There are many people who lost their lives and more are being treated in the hospitals right now. We all can carry out our responsibilities as citizens by following the guidelines provided by the KKM. Practice social distancing. Stay at least 1 meter away from other people when you're outdoors. Wear a mask. Sanitize your hands. Plan your grocery trips and make a grocery list so that you don't leave out important items and make repeated trips. Every little bit counts. If you have fever, difficulty in breathing, and cough, get tested at your nearest hospital. Indeed, the virus will not be eradicated instantly, but if everyone follow the guidelines, perhaps the government can consider lightening the MCO and let more business conditionally reopen and repair the economy. This also eases the burden of the frontliners who put themselves at risk every day for us. Don't let their efforts be in vain. If you do not have urgent matters, please stay at home. It is the least we can do to help them.
Basically, this COVID-19 taught us two things: discipline and trust. We as a citizen of Malaysia need to put our trust on government and follow the implemented guidelines. First of all, #stay at home. Simple action shows our discipline as well as appreciation towards the frontliners who is putting their life on the line to save dozens. We should be thankful towards them for not running away and to become a protection shield on us. Secondly, hashtag do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of getting treatment. Be as a human, you afraid of death, but do not be afraid of getting treatment. If you have any of these symptoms, fever, cough, or breathing problems, do go get a checkup. Do not be afraid that if you go to the hospital, you will have no treatment, because Malaysia has been proven as one of the best countries that has a best medical care. In conclusion, we need to stand together to overcome this crisis. So stay home, stay safe.